Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jess. So today I'm actually going to be doing a video that somebody requested, and that is my makeup tutorial. So I am not a makeup artist, so I'm just doing what I normally do. Today I'm actually going to be doing my full face of makeup, but I don't normally do a full face makeup. On a daily basis I'll just wear mascara. Sometimes I'll put eyeshadow on depending on how I'm feeling, and I always put on lipstick or lip gloss. So I'm going to kind of show you guys what I do, so let's get into this video. Alright, so the first thing that I do before I put in any makeup is I always wash my face and I always put on moisturizer. That is just a personal preference, but some people don't do that, and that is totally fine. We all kind of have different ways of doing our makeup and stuff, but I find that the way I do my makeup is the best way for me. And obviously, as I said in the intro, I am not a makeup artist, so I may not be doing everything correctly, but this is the way that I've always been taught, and this is the way that I find works best for me. So after I wash my face, put on my moisturizer, the very first thing that I do is put on my foundation. So I actually use the L'Oreal True Lumini, and I find that this works really well for me because I have very, very fair skin, and it's always hard to find foundation that works, and I found that this one is actually the best for me. So I'm going to start off with that, and then we'll go from there. So I know some people actually use a brush to put their foundation on. I always like to use a beauty blender. I find that always just works best for me, and because I am blind as a bat without my glasses, I'm actually just going to use a mirror here. So okay, so now that that is on, the very next thing that I'm going to put on is my powder. So again, I just use the L'Oreal True Match powder, and again it just works best for my skin because I am very pale. And let's see, so all the brushes that I'm going to be using today are of course the Jatie Beauty. If you want to check them out, go check out my Jatie Beauty haul, and I'll go more into depth with them, but I really love them. They're super soft and super cute. So I'm going to do that and put on my powder. Fun fact, I never actually used to use powder, but I tried it once and I found it made a world of difference. So now I use it all the time when I do my full face of makeup. Okay, so the next thing that I normally do is I do bronzer. Some people do highlighter. I always do bronzer first. I don't normally do primer. I just never got into it. But that's fine with me. I don't really care. I'm not too picky. So the thing that I use, again, I love L'Oreal. I just find it works best for me. And that's just the kind of brand that I first found and I've kind of just stuck with. But I use the L'Oreal Paris True Match Bronzer. And I just really like it. It's kind of shimmery and sparkly. So I'm going to put that on. Let's see if I can put... There we go. I have to find the right brush first. And as I said, everybody has a different way of putting on their makeup and sometimes have a different way of order. And as I said, this is just works best for me. This is how I've always been taught to put it on. I know some people do their eyes first, and I just kind of work my way up, but I don't really have a particular order, but I do kind of do things my way. But so now that that is done, I'm also going to put on my highlighter next. So I actually use the Jatie Beauty highlighter. This is a Heartbreaker. I just love the packaging. It's so cute. But this one has a really good mirror. And again, if you want more information, go check out my Jatie Beauty haul. But this one I love. It's just super sparkly. I'm actually thinking about getting the Heartbreaker one as well, just so I have a variety of different color highlighters. I used to use the L'Oreal one, but I just find it's just not as good. So when I found this, I really like it, so I'm going to stick with it. Just going to put this on. That's not working. This one is super light too, so I'm trying, so sometimes it's hard to see if it's actually on the brush or not. And sometimes I go a little bit thicker with my highlighter just because I love the shimmery to it when it's on the face. Okay. I don't know why the camera is making my face look really funky, but it's making the color look really weird. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so the next thing that I normally do is I move on to my eyes. So I normally use, this is from ColourPop, and this is their Fame palette, and I normally like to use the darker shades, so you can kind of tell which ones I use all the time. I'm going to use the two darker ones today, these ones. I'm looking at getting the Jatie Beauty palette as well, but I just haven't got around to that yet. Plus, I have to wait till a couple more paychecks come in from work, so we'll wait for that. But I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to actually do, I'm going to do my eyeshadow first, and then I'll put on my mascara. So, let's put on my eyeshadow, and then we'll move on to my mascara. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm now actually going to put on my mascara. So I use the Jatie Beauty mascara, and honestly, I will never go back to any other type of mascara. This just works so well, and I love it because A, it's waterproof. I've tested that out, and B, it stays on all day. So again, this is kind of what it looks like. It's so sparkly. I love it. And what I love too is it's all natural. So even if it does accidentally get in your eye, which very rarely it happens for me, it doesn't hurt your eyes. So I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, and this is just one from Walmart. I think, yeah, Walmart. You can get these at London Drugs, Walmart, wherever you can get them basically, Shoppers Drug Mart, wherever, Walgreens, whatever. So I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and then put on my mascara. Now time for the mascara. And the brush too is so nice. Like, it's nice and it makes your eyelashes so full and super long, which I love. I already naturally have long eyelashes. You just can't see it because my eyelashes are blonde. And then I just kind of go back and do the other side just one more time, and then I'm basically good to go. Okay, so now that is done. Alright, so that is basically, let's see if it'll focus. So that is what it looks like when it's on. So as you can probably tell, it makes your lashes so full. I love this mascara. And one thing with mine is I love wearing mascara because I have bright blue eyes to begin with. So when I wear mascara, it kind of just makes my eyes pop. So, and my eyes, to me, that is my favorite quality about myself. So I'm very, very happy that I have blue eyes and the blonde hair. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm almost done. So the next thing that I'm going to do is put on some matte lipstick. I actually have two colors from Jatie Beauty, and I'm just going to kind of show you the color patterns that I have, because the box does show it a little bit, but not the best, because the colors are automatically slightly different. So these are the two colors. We have Stargaze and Me. I wore the Me yesterday, so I'm going to wear the Stargaze today, but this is a set, so it comes with the actual color and then the highlighter for the outside of your lips. So this one is at Me, and it's a super nice pink. And as I said, I'm not going to wear this one today because I wore it yesterday. I kind of alternate between the two. The next one that I want to get is Go Flex, which is a light pink. So I don't know whether you can see this, but that's kind of the color there. It's like a bright pink, which is super cute. And this is my favorite one. It's called Stargaze. I'm not going to do the outline today, just I don't really want to. But this one is a darker color, and it's like a purpley color, and it's so nice. So it's the top one. So this one right here is a Stargaze. This is a Me, so you can kind of tell the color difference. It looks purple, but when you put it on, it's more of a pinky color. So I'm going to do that. And honestly, you don't even need a lot of this too either. You just need a very small amount. So, and like normally there's a big clump that comes out. You don't need that, to be honest. You just need a little bit. And it lasts all day. So you don't have to redo it. Once you put it on, you're good for the rest of the day. And the thing too is I drink water all day, so it doesn't wear off on my water bottles either, which is really nice. So this is not as easy putting it on when you don't have a big mirror, but this is the color. So it's a cute purpley reddy color, and it goes super well. I love it with the blue eyes. It just pops even more. So that is what that color looks like, because someone was asking me the other day, oh, can you just show us the colors? So those are the colors. And then the very last thing that I do, actually second to last, is I put a little bit of blush on my face as well. This one I actually use a different brush, just because, you know, I've already had it. And so the brush that I use is the Maybelline one. This one was actually given to me because my mom never uses it, but I find it works well for me, so I just use it all the time. And of course I just put it on the cheeks. Just gives you a little bit more red color. Yeah, and then the final thing that I do is I use a setting spray. So this one was actually recommended to me by one of my friends. So I use the New York Dewy Finish. I love it. It just sets it nicely, and then it just helps it last for the rest of the day. And then I just let it dry. And then I am good to go for the rest of the day. So that is my makeup tutorial. I know it's probably not the best, but that is what I do. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you go down and give it a huge thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button. I am so close. I'm halfway there to hitting my goal of 100 subscribers for the month. So make sure you go tell your friends, tell your family, tell them to subscribe too, and let's see if we can hit this goal by the end of the month. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.